Okay, hello everybody. My name is Dwyer Sensei, and I am doing a little video on Japan. Hopefully, you'll find it interesting. First of all, a little background information. Japan is a group of islands in the Pacific Ocean near or in the far east of Asia. And it has about half of our population, about 130 million people. We've got 300 and maybe 60 million people. But we also have 25 times more land. So they have half the number of people as us, but 25 times less land than us. And actually, at least half of their land is, you can't even live there, it's mountains. So really, it's only along the coast and some of the areas between the mountains that people live. So the farmable, livable land is actually much less. But because Japan is islands, a group of islands, it's been isolated from the world for a long time, which means that its culture has some special characteristics that you won't find anywhere else. There's no other language in the world like Japanese. It's actually closest to maybe Turkish or Mongolian. But they do use a writing system which is based on the Chinese writing. At least the kanji characters are Chinese characters. They've also developed their own alphabet, which is called hiragana, and it looks kind of loopy and curvy, and it looks like this. And just for your information, you don't have to remember this. There are 5 vowels. They sound like Spanish: a, I, u, e, and o. So it's the same as the Spanish vowels, but the order is different. And then they add a K to it: ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. And an S and a T and an N, like na, ni, nu, ne, no. And there's 46 characters, 46 sounds that they've got. You may think, oh, but we have a lot less letters, so it must be harder to learn Japanese. Well, actually, a lot of our vowel sounds are more complicated in Japanese. How do you pronounce the letter A? A? Well, what about, say, if the word for you ate something, is it or let's see, the word, is it a or a? It's not, the word ate, ate is not ate. And well, anyway, English has a lot more vowel sounds, which makes it more complex. So what do we want to learn about Japan? Well, first of all, I'm sure you've heard some things already. Probably everybody knows about anime and manga. Maybe you know Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Inuyasha, or many of the other popular Japanese anime. There's One Piece, One Punch Man. Japan has a lot of cool stuff. Even things like Kit Kats that we've got in America, they've got varieties that we don't have. This is strawberry Kit Kats. They've got cherry Kit Kats. They've got, this is strawberry cheesecake Kit Kats in the shape of a little Mount Fuji box there with some of the Tokyo skyline here, and in the design with some sakura. Maybe you've heard of cherry blossom, sakura. They have, I think, something like 300 different varieties. Rum raisin, delicious. Dark chocolate banana, fabulous. So many different kinds. You've probably heard of the ninja, the samurai, the kamikaze. Ninja and samurai are actually a little different. Samurai only means to serve. They could have been warriors, but they served. Whether they served to deliver a letter, to be a guard, or to be a soldier in battle, that was up to the Lord's decision. The ninja were hardly ever used. They were mainly spies and assassins. They weren't actually good fighters. If the ninjas were discovered, they would run away as fast as they could because they didn't carry armor, and they wouldn't be equipped to fight off a whole bunch of armored warriors or guards. So that's one difference. You may have heard of the geisha. A geisha means a person of the arts. This is a young apprentice geisha called a maiko, and it's got a little solar panel here, and she does a little dance, kind of jiggles and jaggles back and forth after she gets going. There's maybe you've seen this little cat in some of the little Chinese stores. It's actually Japanese, and this one has a little hand, that little paw that moves forward and backwards. It's called a maneki neko, and it's a beckoning cat. They're beckoning or calling. This is how you call in Japanese. Come here. How you call good luck, fortune, or customers into your shop. So many Chinese restaurants use these as well. I'm sure maybe some of you have heard of Totoro. This is a little plush Totoro character. Totoro's a really cute anime. If you've never seen it, watch it. Disney bought the rights, and they are distributing it now. There's Japanese games. This is a kendama. Basically, it's a ball and cup, or even a ball and peg game. And the hardest part is to try to get this, the holes in the bottom, get this on top of the peg like that. This rope is a little too short, but I might be able to do it. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, it turned. But the object is you go onto the peg, and then you go to the cup, and do the other cup, and then maybe the back of the cup. And the hardest one of all, if you can try to get it from the back of the cup to the hole and get it on there, and then they call that round of the world. It's around the world. It's pretty fun. I've brought another artifact for you, a Japanese flag. Now, the traditional Japanese flag is, it's just a big red circle with a white background. And this is one from World War II that was signed by all of the soldiers. Actually, it was signed by the family and friends and neighbors of the soldier going off to battle. Kind of like a yearbook. We might write a message, hey, enjoy your summer, take care, see you after summer, that kind of thing. So it says good luck in battle on the top, and these are all the names and the signatures and the good luck messages for all of this person's neighbors, so that they would wish them well and come back to the neighborhood after things are over if they can. So that's World War II silk flag. There was another kind of flag as well that had rays of light going off from it. So I had the circle in the center and the rays of light. That was more of the Navy sort of flag that they used. So let me teach you a couple Japanese words just for fun. They're not hard. You may know some of them already. The word for cute, which you've probably heard before, is kawaii. Kawaii, cute. Kawaii, with an extra e at the end. So it's kawaii, cute. You probably heard of the word sushi, which is, you may think, oh, I don't like raw fish. Well, actually, sushi is the only thing that all sushi has in common is sweetened vinegared rice. It's seasoned rice with a condiment. And you could put cooked shrimp on there, on your little rice patty. You could put avocado and sour cream, like California roll. You could wrap it with nori seaweed, dried roasted seaweed, so it's easier, like a taco shell, to hold and eat. It's a finger food. You could put a little egg patty omelet on there. Yes, you could put raw fish on there. It's kind of like, what do you want in your pizza, your hot dog? You choose the kind you like. So there's something for everybody. My idea is Indiana sushi, a little bit of bacon, and it's perfect. So the word for hello in Japanese is konnichiwa. Not konnichiwa, but konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. And the word for goodbye, which you might know, and I'll say for you now, is sayonara. I hope you enjoyed this little introductory lesson on Japan. Please learn more, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask anything you know or anything you'd like to know, and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Sayonara!